Hey, hi there, Gemini. Welcome to my channel. I'd like to thank you for tuning into those energies and influences that are coming through for your bonus reading for the rest of October 2019. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a condensed general reading. Please only take the portions that resonate with you. Okay, Gemini, off camera to save time, I've done a protective blessing. I've meditated over and shuffled these cards just for you. Your first card, it's the general atmosphere. It's the background and the basis of the matter. Number 21 of the major arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, the world. This card is ruled by the four elements, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. These are the signs that are fixed, and they represent the guides that are here to guide us from one phase to the next. This is a card of completion, reward, and success, and triumph. It's triumph in all undertakings. It can be travel, change of residence, the path of liberation and wisdom. This is someone that knows about life and about pain, and yet they will dance for joy. It's the ability to overcome problems and obstacles and sorrow, and there's assured success. It's fulfillment of your hopes and dreams. It's life-changing. It's an elevation in life. And there's support by unseen forces. This move or relationship will prosper. It's the end of an old cycle and the beginning of a new one. The world points the way to the ultimate. It's a resolution after struggle. Both the wheel and the world refer to the cylindrical nature of our lives and our progression through its cycles. This is coming full circle. It's feeling accomplishment, and now you're more experienced person. This card with the Ace of Cups as the basis of the matter, this is reaching a new level of emotional satisfaction. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. The Four of Swords, Gemini, air energy, which is your element. This is a card of rest, retreat, relaxation of anxiety. It's a needed rest to gain back your strength. It's recuperation. It's planning your next moves wisely. It's assume there's going to be a change for a better. This can be a vacation or seeking an expert for advice. It's incubating ideas, a time for a break. It's a retreat to a quiet place to recuperate from illness or work through a problem or get some fresh ideas. You should be taking it easy and stop and settle your spirit in order to rest after a hard time. Just taking life easy. There's a silver lining because it's you that's in control. A time of meditation, convalescence, allowing yourself some peace and quiet and relax so that your mind can focus on the issue. This can be healing sleep and dreams, a needed relief from mental stress, and you're hungry for quiet. There's an end of a conflict. You detached from drama. It's tying up loose ends and stabilizing. You might take a nap. This is a step towards a more peaceful lifestyle. Your third card, and this is how it affects you. This can be your attitude. The King of Cups, Gemini, water energy. This can also be a person, male or female. This would be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is someone that holds in complex emotions. They are calm and wise and composed. They're caring and sensitive. They can be a healer or a counselor. This is a situation that's favorable, especially if it's artistic. This is someone that comes through when you need them. This is someone that needs to stay in touch with their feelings. It's working through fears that bring us into that desirable state where we are wishlessly happy. In love, someone might be worrying things like a terrier. Worry, worry, worry. This is the person that's the perfect diplomat. Yet they show their emotions less than they talk about them. This person is a wonderful counselor and advisor. They're careful and empathetic and understanding listener. It's because they care, but they even hide their feelings from themselves. They feel like they need to look tough. They may have some trouble with their feelings. Even though they have a lot to offer in romance, their fear of being hurt makes them put up walls around their heart. Your fourth card, it's the position of the future. It's the outcome, the results, and the advice. Number 7 of the major arcana, the Chariot. This can be a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Doesn't have to be though, but it can be in your chart. It could also be in someone else's chart around you. This card represents triumph again and success and control. It's control over the forces of nature, as well as triumph over ill health, as well as money difficulties or enemies of any sort, including our own lower animal passions. This is a clear sense of purpose. This can indicate travel and in comfort. It's mental and physical powers that lead to fulfillment and putting commitment to the test. It's a struggle or conflict of interest. You'll need to steer a middle course through opposing feelings, thoughts, and desires. It's control and momentum with willpower and determination, and victory is assured. It's conquest of mind over emotions. It can also represent your car or transportation. This is someone who is victorious over the external problems of life. They have a confident personality. This can be a fight for self-assertion, action and determination. It's overcoming obstacles and the clearing of the path to victory to your own desires. It's a swift action in reaching your goals. It's a positive and quick result on the way. Go with the flow and use firm resolve, and stay on the course you have set for yourself. This can also mean assistance is on the way. The World with the Chariot card, this is staying out of the loop so you can get things done. This is someone that is the master of themselves and their environment. It's also getting out of the public eyes that can bring success. Your fifth card, it's the bottom of the deck card, the underlying issue. This is what's unseen. The Ace of Cups, Gemini, the root of all water energy. This would be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is a new beginning. It's the beginning of productiveness, beauty, pleasure, joy, and contentment. It's a great joy or reward gained from a loving relationship. This is something new that could be developing in a relationship or some form of good news coming. It brings healing, just like the Four of Swords is a healing card. This is the purest aspect of emotional energy. Love, marriage, motherhood, a new beginning, a new love or a one-on-one relationship of any kind, the birth of a child or an idea. It's a fertile time for creative growth and the consummation of something that's been hoped for, the gift of life. So remember to pay attention to subtle signs of synchronicity and go with the flow. The World with the Ace of Cups card, this is a magical moment. Your deepest hopes and desires are more than just understood. This is blazing a trail straight towards your goals. And the World with the Four of Swords, this is withdrawing from the outer world, maybe taking some time off. Here's your advice from the Oracle deck. Ask Your Guides by Sonia, Choquette. Gemini, you've got Truth. Card number 21 from your Higher Self Guide. Truth has to do with honesty, clarity, discipline, and intellect. Your higher self is present, activating your powers of reason and intellect. It asks you to develop clarity and objectivity when looking at your life, rather than interpreting events through the murky and distorted waters of emotion. Strive to see the reality of what happened in the past so you can acquire a more accurate understanding of what's going on. You may notice things that make you uncomfortable or challenge your ethics. Ask your higher self to give you the courage to stand up for your truth and address difficult situations at their core, rather than distance yourself or pretend you don't see the real problems because they make you uncomfortable. Like the child in the fairy tale, The Emperor's New Clothes, Your higher self is motivating you to not only see life more deeply, but to also share your perceptions with those around you. This is the time, for example, to address your unbalanced budget. Look for ways to cut corners. It's also a time to acknowledge your ever-expanding waistline and seek out what's really eating at you. This is when you need to step away from your emotions and dispassionately study the problems at hand so that you can come to a solution without blame and projection. Ask yourself what the problem is, not who the problem is. Only then you can begin to find real solutions with positive outcomes. Your higher self is sharpening your perception and clarifying your view so you can make important and necessary changes at this time. As Carl Jung once said, when the diagnosis is correct, the healing begins. And your higher self's message is, look for the truth behind appearances. Thanks, you guys, Gemini. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up. And please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.